311, all mixed up. All right, this is a nice basic song for you. There's only 3 parts to it, and they're pretty straightforward. This intro and verse section here, this progression going on, probably be the more complicated of it all, but if you know the shapes, then you should have it dialed in, no sweat. It's going to start by just strumming 2 chords, 1 measure each. The first one, it's going to be a C sharp major 7. So you know your major 7 shapes here. It's pretty easy to, jump right at it. We only really need to worry about maybe like the top 3 or 4 strings of it. I always just hit the bass note with it because it's easy for me to remember that shape. Okay. We do 6 on the D, do a 5 on the G, and then 6 on the B, and then keep that 4 barred on the high E here. Okay, so. Okay. And like I said, if you don't want to strum the bass note on the A, that's fine, but I just do because it helps me remember the shape. Okay, so that's the first chord. Next one is a D minor 7. So all we do is come up a fret, and then we just kind of bring that middle finger down to the 6 on the B, and then we just leave the G string at the 5. Okay, so we're at 5A, 7D, 5G, 6 on the B, and then 5 on the high E. D minor 7 there. Okay. And then from here, we come up even just 1 more fret, and we're going to make a B flat major shape here. So, if you want, you can do the full bar chord, but we only really need to worry about the G, B, and E string. So it would be 7 on the G, 6 B, 6 E. All right, and we're going to do some different style strumming on this. It's going to do a couple of just short staccato strums and kind of offbeat too. So just kind of skip that first beat and then just do a couple like staccato up strums. Okay, just real small sounding short chords. All right, and the next measure, we're going to come over and do the 9 on the B while keeping that 6 on the E. Okay, so it's going to be like a high-voiced B7 now. Okay, and we just hit that a couple times, same staccato style, and then just go back to the 6s on the B and E for that B flat. Okay, so that's kind of like a timing issue with the second half of this. So it's kind of like, okay, and you can get a little loose with that part too. Just that type of vibe. Throw in some like dead string strums in there. All right, just get the feel of it. All right, and then you just put that all together. And like I said, the intro, we go through it 4 times, and the verse, go through it 4 times as well. So it'd just be. All right, nice fun little progression once you get it down. Okay, then we can kick on some distortion here and rock it out a little more. This is going to be kind of like the pre-chorus, because it's kind of like just some like verse style lyrics going on, and then the chorus, which is the hook of the song, all mixed up. And just do it these 2 measures, do it 8 once, and then do it 8 times again. All right, and it's pretty simple. We're just going to come down and do first fret on the A, hit that a couple times. All right. And then we do open to 1 on the E. And then as soon as we hit that 1, we slide that up to 4. All right. And the second measure is just going to be, 8th note strums on this 4th fret of the E. Okay. So you just put them all together. All right, and if you were trying to do like an acoustic of this or something other, just wanted to strum chords, it would just be basically a B flat to an A flat. Okay. All right, into this bridge section, and it's kind of split up into two different parts. Gets a clean tone again, and initially we're just kind of going to be jamming along this, B flat, the sixes on the B and the E here, and you just kind of want to do like an offbeat kind of, shuffle with these, like a hit it once, hit a dead string, and then hit it again. Okay, so it's just a real quick kind of thing that happens there. And we do like a dead string, hit it again. All right, so this type of vibe, just. All right. All right, and then the second measure would just be dead string to strum twice, and then just a couple of dead strings. All right, so it's just more of a feel and a timing on this one, and it doesn't have to be, super like locked in precise. It's just kind of a loose jam on this, B flat, really high part. So. Something like that. All right, and go through those two measures 4 times, and then the second half of this bridge, it's just these, really short staccato little chords here, kind of a back and forth. We're going to be up at the B flat, of course. Okay, so do our 7G, sixes on the B and E. Hit it once, cut it, and then just before the measure's out, hit it again, and then go to down frets to the A flat, so we're at 5G, 4s on the B and E, and pretty much do the same thing. Hit it once at the start, rest, and then hit it just before the measure's out again, and then loop the whole thing 4 times. Alright, pretty simple. Okay, those are all the sections for you, and should be all lined out for you. Thanks. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.